everybody, what's up? Good to be live again. Let me quickly check the sound. Sound test. Yeah, I think it sounds good. If not, let me know in the chat. Cool. Super cool. New week. New animation content. New animation learning sessions this week. Excited for that. So at the moment, I'm doing other things at the weekend. So I'm always super excited when the week starts and I find the time after work in the evening to animate, to stream. Super excited. So I just warmed up a little bit. So I would say let's jump into animating the next character in perspective. Yeah, can't wait for that. I hope every one of you had a good weekend. Last week's streaming session was super fun. Also received great feedback from you during the streams. Was super fun talking to you, everyone who wrote something in the chat or also my socials in the comments. Super cool, super fun. And with that, I would say let's jump into Clip Studio Paint. Let's go. Let's see if the mic, I'm always trying so that the microphone is not, that I'm not streaming like that. Okay. And now we're doing this. So, and on the other side, having the mic to some degree in front of my mouth. So the audio quality is not too bad, because when I'm too far away, I think it gets worse and worse. Of my mouth. So the audio quality is not too bad, because when I'm too far away, I mean, it's still okay, but yeah, I think it helps to stay speak into the microphone. Okay, it's no sound tutorial here. So let's jump into the canvas. Cool. So I just warmed up here a little bit quickly. Couple of sketches of simple shapes of character, a basic mannequin in perspective. So, and then I would say maybe also we look quickly what we did the last time. So let's see. Last week we animated this one, the first walk, super simple, the first 3 key positions. Whee! So nothing spectacular there. Then we did this one, looks also fun, where we explored the basic movement of the leg when walking in perspective. Then this one, where he's going to one side and then to the other side. Played a little bit with the shoulder and hip movement. Then we have this one, only explored here a couple of, I think, the contact position, the down position, and then the passing position. Also looks also cool. I think, yeah, solid drawings. And then we have this one. So also we see like a couple of different perspectives. I think that's also cool to see. And today we're going to continue to explore a couple of more of these walks and also increase a little bit the complexity of these walks. I would say let's start with the first one. Let's see. And as a reference for the motion, I'm learning with the Animator Survival Kit, if you're familiar with that one. If you want to learn animation and you're not familiar with it, definitely you have to check that out. A lovely book. So I'm sketching in here the first position. And now the other leg. I'm also using an X to indicate where the knee is. That helps me a little bit to keep the proportions intact. And I'm keeping it simple here in terms of the elements we're using. So using here basic shape on the ground to sketch in the foot. Like that. First position here. And this arm here goes forward. Maybe a little bit more in that direction. And this other arm goes back. Maybe something like this. Quickly sketching here a couple of lines. Let's delete it so it's easier to read that this part here is in front of the body. Like that. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So we have the first position here. It's almost like 2.5 2D and 3D, or like in perspective. Not sure if we should rotate the body more or if it's okay like that. Let's see the second. Maybe we start with this one. No, the passing position, or let's do the other. Quickly thinking here how I want to rotate the body away with this one. Maybe like that. Maybe that's too strong of an angle. Actually, something like this would be better. So, exploring a rotation where the body first is looking in that direction towards the camera, and now with the next position it's looking, or the body, it's looking away from the camera in that direction. So that was what I'm exploring here. So let me take this now here and see. I think we have to still correct the perspective a little bit. Like that. Maybe. Maybe like that. Trying here to sketch a little bit the head shape to some degree so it's easier to read. But then we would also have to add a little bit more of the neck. So let's keep it simple for now. Hello Jovan118, good to see you. Hello, are you watching the The Total Eclipse. No, I'm not watching it. I also never heard of it. What is it? Is it like an animated show? It's a normal fiction show. Total Eclipse sounds a little bit something like science fiction. But yeah, what kind? Or Netflix show? But sounds interesting. If you say it's worth watching, I will check it out. So now the hip here is rotating. Also, we should add even maybe like that. But let's keep it like that for now. Or maybe let's do it even like this. That. Let's see if this is too strong in a second, if it's working or not. And here now this leg here would go to the front. And comes here. And the other leg goes back. I'm not so happy with this sketch here, actually. Maybe we have to set it up again in a second. So this leg here is has to go more here, actually. So we want to use a little bit, indicate better that we are in perspective here, actually. I mean, it's a strange body rotation he's performing here, but still to stay accurate in terms of the perspective we're showing here. So he's actually rotating his body. If we want to sketch it like that. If is a great question here, if we want to animate it like that. But that's also cool, yeah, to take the time to explore these first positions here before spending too much time animating it. So this arm here now would go back. And this other arm would go here to the front. So maybe that's too strong of a rotation, but it's a fun exploration. So I would say let's not animate this one, explore another one similar with a similar thought, but give it another shot, another try. So we're starting this time a little bit higher in terms of the perspective we are using. So sketching in here the hip, the upper body, the center line. Like that. Maybe this one here as a base. Make it a little bit smaller, like that. Cool. So, and now let's go over it. Not animating still. Finding here a good solid first contact position to keep exploring. So I want to implement a little bit here of a shoulder movement. Maybe that's even too strong. Maybe more subtle. No. Still too strong. Maybe something like this. And also a little bit of a hip rotation. See, we're getting it working. If the angle is not right. I think that's better. And sometimes this here is also really a little a game to be patient enough to give yourself the time to find a good contact pose here. So this one was not so working, but was a first good start, establishing a little bit the perspective. Now we're getting in this one, adding a little bit of a hip and shoulder rotation. So this one is going that way, this one is going a little bit up. So we have that angle and that angle. And yeah, exploring here the foot. And finding here a good base for this first contact here. This would be the ground here. And now the contact, other contact leg here. Let's see. How are we going to design it? Maybe this one has to go a little bit more backwards, so the character is actually standing better on his leg. Even if I like the foot we sketched in here. But I think it has to go a little bit more backwards. Like that, maybe. Maybe like that. A lot of maybes, but that's how it is when learning new things. Okay. So the leg. This one has contact to the ground actually. Let's see. This is our perspective setup or grid. Just sketching in the ground plane so we'll see a little bit better how we're going to position this foot here in the front. Maybe like that. Even that looks funny. Even if they're not connected, looks like a small dance move. Cool. So, now the arms again. I'm also thinking, let's see in a second, if we should reverse it. Let's do extreme. Maybe like that. Barely seeing here the other hand. Okay, so maybe let's start with this one. Making this here a little bit smaller, this leg. Maybe like that. Okay. Let's do the passing position. Here the shoulder gets straight and also the hip. Using here an ellipse for the head to indicate a little bit the neck and where the head would be connected. For now, just indicating it with a basic ellipse. Sketching in here the arms. What's on the other side? The other side. Okay, cool. Putting a line there. And now this leg here comes forward. A little bit longer. And now maybe like that. It's okay for now. A little bit too long. A little bit here. Like that. Okay, so and now the other leg that gets straight in the contact, in the passing position. Like that. Straight here, beyond the body. I have to move it a little bit up. Just a little bit. Maybe like that. And I think still a little bit down. Okay. It's not perfect here. So having a couple of mistakes in it, but we're making step-by-step progress. So actually, we want this one to move here. Let's see, like this maybe. Maybe a little bit more here. I think, yeah, that's better. And this leg here should go a little bit more behind, like that. So let's fix it quickly. So we're a little bit better in perspective. And that's the thing. In perspective, I think, yeah, you always can make small adjustments, adjusting the perspective a little bit better. That's working already better and getting step by step to your goal. And also then when things get more complex, it also can be super helpful to use 3D as or model some in simple animated version in 3D and sketch over it, or for the background. Hey, mother is Abe. Hey, I caught your stream again. How are you doing? Hey, super cool to see you. I'm doing wonderful. Super cool that the week is starting, so I had no time at the weekend to sketch or animate, but during the week I have more time at the evening after work. So yeah, just excited to be back into animation. Cool that you're joining. If any one of you has a question, let me know in the chat. And the plan for today is to animate more walks in perspective and explore what's important when animate these. Like, yeah, we see what challenges are there when animating it, and learning step by step from every mistake. And yeah, working ourselves through these basics of animation. Cool. So here we have this position. So it feels everything a little bit stiff, but we're going to progress. And I think for now, we stay a little bit more with the key poses. Maybe even for only the 3 first passing contact. And yeah, sketching a couple more of these. But before we do that, we finish this one, or at least a third contact here again, where this leg now goes straight to the front. Here we have the shoulder like this here. And then maybe I would sketch this shoulder like this. So we would have here a little rotation. Let's see if it's too strong. Probably it's too strong. But let's see. Yeah, that's at least the hip is too strong. Now this leg here comes to the front. Will be sketched straight out of content. Position it forward. Maybe like that. Okay. I mean, the basic leg movement is working. Okay. But I think that will be the goal for today. To get a better feeling for these 3 contact positions here. Maybe even positional TM. I think that's good. Yeah, dance move. 1, 2, 1, 2. Cool. And now this arm here comes back. Like that. And the other arm comes to the front. Like that. And here in the head. Simply indicated like that. Okay, cool. I mean, I would say the basic movement is working. I feel it's not perfect, so a couple of perspective little mistakes. But I would say for our first one today, it's okay. It's a little bit stiff, but maybe even this one has to be more in the front. That's better. Yeah. Still making progress. Yeah, any question to this little, for these 3 key drawings? But it's also always cool to see that 3 little key drawings already can make a little animation. Like 3 simple, or what simple, but yeah, basic drawings, and you have it, your mind already makes a little movie or animated sequence out of it. That's the cool thing about animation. In fact, it's just 3 drawings after the other. And it looks animated. Cool, so let's do another one. Let's see. I think I will check out again. Maybe this one here, and also play with the spacing. Let's create a new layer here. We're in it. Okay. So let's try something out with the spacing. Let's see also how simple we can stay in terms of proportion and still being in perspective. Maybe like this here, like that. It's too strong, let's see in a second. Center line. And this arm here comes to the front. Maybe like that. Okay, that's the first one. Now let's do... I find it... I mean, I will try it again, but sometimes in perspective it's harder to sketch the other contact position directly onto this one. but give it another shot. Depends also on the perspective. So this time, this leg here will go backwards. This other leg will come to the front. Maybe to do it like this first. I think this way. But this here have to go. So as you can see, I'm strongly concentrating here. So like I'm resolving any math formula, but it's animation, and I have to use all my brain power here to solve it. Okay, I think that's okay and goes in the direction I want. I mean, probably looks confusing here what I'm doing, but bear with me. So, I think that's okay. And of course we would have to go over this one again, but for now it's looking okay. So. Do it quickly again. A little bit more love. Maybe also more towards front of the camera. The hip goes here, and the leg here. And the foot back here. It's already better. And now this other leg here comes to the front. Find the right angle. That's always important when being in perspective. Maybe like that. Not perfect, but better than before. Cool. And the other arm now is somewhere here. Maybe the hand is visible on the back side. Like that, so we can delete this one. It was helpful to finding things out. Okay, now it's working better. I mean, we could also even again go over the first one. Quickly change the onion skin settings. So we're seeing actually Can we set that here? I think so. Only the previous frame and not the next frame. So it's a little bit more clear what we're animating here. The hip and the other leg here goes to the back. Like that. Cool. So we establish the first two contact positions. And now we're going to add the passing position. And again, a lot of times, patience is key to establish these two first positions here. But it can pay off. And also sometimes it's okay. There are days where like nothing is working and you're just frustrated and you quit. It's also okay these days. Don't force yourself always to find always a solution. Sometimes it just can take a little bit more time. Okay, so I think these two are working great. Cool. Of course, still a couple of details like the head here is smaller than here. But in terms of proportion, but it's okay for now. Let's add the passing position. Let's see how we're going to add it. This arm now here comes down, goes here to the front. This leg here gets straight. And a little bit up. And let's not forget that we are still in perspective here. Maybe like that. I think that looks okay. And now the other leg comes in front. Cool. So indicated here, couple of lines. And we're keeping walking on the same position. Mother is Abe is writing, loves the Zelda music. Yeah, I love it too. Super relaxing, great while having a fun animation session in the background. It's not too chaotic. I find it, just relaxing, right mood. Okay, so this goes to the front. I think double checking what the legs are doing. I think it's working good. And also let's add the other arm here maybe. Looking up, popping up here, and the body. Cool. So yeah, also again 3 positions. Number 1, contact position, contact where both feet here are touching the ground. Then let's put this one here, frame 7, passing position, where this leg here that is here behind the body and behind this leg is now going to the front and passing this leg. So this one is going to the front and then it arrives here at the front, and we have the other contact position. Cool. Yeah, walking. Cool, so now let's add the down position. So let's move everything here to its frame. And in frame 4 we're adding the down position, where the body goes a little bit down. Let's see, maybe let's even bring it a little bit to the front. Let's see if this is okay or too much for this animation here. For this simple take. So it's a little bit more down like that. Maybe something like that. See? I think that's too strong. Too strong. Let's do it again. Sorry for everyone who rooted for that down position, but we're doing it more subtle. A little bit more subtle at least. So maybe like that. I think that's looking good. And this one here again. actually stays in a similar position. Maybe a little bit to the front here. Maybe like that. And also the foot here has to be a little bit bigger and going a little bit more here down to be a little bit more accurate in terms of perspective. Cool. Okay, so we have the legs here for the down position. I mean, let's make this one here a little bit, just a little bit more bigger. Like that. So, step by step constructing our way, our walk here in perspective. And now also the arms. So this arm here comes slightly forward. Long. Maybe we could we do something like that? I mean, that's always great. But out, yeah, let's do it like that. Cool. And then this arm here. Maybe comes down here. See how this is looking. We're not being sure, just try it out. I think that's always a good idea in animation. Get a simple version of it, try it out. Flip back and forth and see, does it look good, does it not look good? Experiment a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so here on frame 4, we have the down position. Down position. With the bodies moving a little bit down, as you can see, so the knees are a little bit bending. And then he's going into the passing position, from the down into the passing. So let's add now the up position after the passing position. Okay, so here the character will go a little bit up. See also if we're adding a little bit backwards movement here to the motion. Let's see if this is too extreme or not. And now this leg here is coming more to the front. Okay, yeah, this is too much sketch sideways. So we have to add it, sketch it a little bit better in perspective actually. So let's place it quickly here so we see our mistake, and now do it one more time. One more time. Let's do it one more time. Okay, the hip, and now sketching this leg here elongated. So you would actually just see it a little bit here from the front. Maybe like this. But doesn't look so good. Maybe something like that. So what is happening actually right here? As one of you might questioning, and I'm questioning the same. What is happening here? But we're slowly getting there. We just thinking if this is okay or not. I mean, I think this is too big of a height difference. So we have to sketch it like this and maybe just a little bit going up here. Still not happy with it, but trying out things how we can achieve our goal here. Maybe this one is going in the right direction. The angle of the foot is not right, and also this angle is actually not what we want. Maybe something like that. This could work. Let's see. And position it here. I mean, when animating, it does fit into the row. Let's see. Let's add quickly the head, so the character at this point here is not headless. I'm headless! Whee! Mr. Headless. Where's the head? Okay. So... still not 100% happy with this position. So here... let's bring the arm slowly forward. Till this arm goes there. So here we don't see it actually. Maybe create another layer on top of this. And let's give it another sketching over it. So maybe that will help with some clarity. I would even say crucial part is that we're missing a little bit the hip in this one, so let's let the leg begin here. See if this is helping with our position here. I think the foot was okay. Maybe going up here. And this here. Maybe let's add it here. So the problem is I have to sketch it a little bit more towards the camera. I think that's better. Bring this a little bit more down. Not perfect here, but okay. A little bit more down. So this is all working better than this one, I would say. So let's delete this one. Now it's looking like that. Maybe we could reposition it here a little bit. And also maybe make it a little bit smaller. I think breaks a little bit too far out from the proportion, but like this I would say it's okay. I'm not 100% happy here with the proportions and the perspective setup, but I think to some degree be okay. Here the ground would be somewhere here, and then he's touching the ground here. And when playing also it looks okay. A little bit stiff, but okay. I think it's a great additional exploration, and also, yeah, it looks like he's walking like it's on the same spot. That's on purpose for right now. But yeah. Okay. So I would quickly to add a couple more in-betweens here. So this would be layer 4. Let's quickly rename them in the timeline order. Add a track, rename in timeline order, so we don't have to make that manually. So also what I actually want to do, make this one 13, this one 10, this one 7, try it out like this, 4, what? Can we do that? So here we have number 1. Now we here 4, that's right. Here 7. Here we have 10. And now here 13. Okay. This one we can delete. So I'm just cleaning up here the timeline. Okay, now we're good. Then quickly name this one here 10, the up position, like that. Cool, so and now let me see to add 2, 3, couple of in-betweens here. Again, I will go in my settings, onion skid settings, so now I want also to see the next frame. And I find like in-betweening is almost an art for itself. Can be also super challenging sometimes to in-between. Hello! Again, yeah, Mother is Ape. That's really tricky perspective, 00. I just noticed streaming on YouTube and Twitch saying, what the fuck, Black Magic. Yeah, you can actually set that OBS. I can show it to you quickly. Here on the right, I have started the Twitch stream, and on the left, at the same time, the YouTube stream. So you can stream at this. I think you can even stream on more things at the same time. But I also thought, okay, for now 2 is enough. I think you could even stream also on Instagram at the same time, on TikTok. But then you have also to make some corrections, because this one is now 16:9, so like horizontal. And Instagram and TikTok is a vertical, the stream. I also thought to try that out at some point, but now I think I'm happy with 16:9 stream. Maybe change that to try it out in the future. Okay, so now let's add a little in between and let's play a little bit with the spacing. Let's see how to do that. And also, yeah, the whole perspective's a little bit tricky at some points here. So maybe this arm is now here. So this will be, let's see, frame 2. Okay. And this leg here now will go here and here. And this one comes to a similar spot, of course, here. Okay, so that one was quick. Now let's add another one here. Like that. So quickly adding some in-betweens to see a little bit. Also work on the timing while we're exploring perspective. Of course, key drawings is important, but also just wanted to take a little bit the time to explore timing. Okay. So. And also wanted to get better in-betweening. I saw even there was a whole tutorial there only about in-betweening. So yeah, to also practice that I think is also important. Cool, so we then for now adding here the next in-between. So this one is frame 3. And now on frame 5, the next one. Where he goes again up. Let's see if this will work. Looks okay. Now this leg here comes here. So actually what I'm doing, like in between watching the frame before, so for example here, looking at this leg, then in the frame after that looking at this leg, and then sketching the leg in between that. And yeah, there are also things like favoring this leg So we would in the in-between sketch the in-between more that the knee is bent instead of having it straight, but you could also do it reverse that. I hope that's understandable. I think it yeah, might be a little bit confusing, but yeah, also I hope while doing it here it's not too fast. But yeah, if not, ask me. So here now this leg slowly comes forward. Like that. This looks okay. Here we would add the arm maybe like that. Not perfect, but okay. So here we would have frame 5, in between 5. So then here we would leave space, and then let's see if we're keeping it like that. Cool. I don't think I will add an in-between now for every one of these, but I think it's looking okay. Also to practice in-betweens. Now the beginning looks a little bit more smooth. Also for the future, good to know. Cool. Okay, super. So I will do a quick break and then be back for another one. I think we will do one last simple or maybe a couple more of explorations of these key poses when animating a walk in perspective. And yeah, see you in a second. And then I will look spontaneously how many I will do today before ending the stream. Thanks so far for watching, everyone. See you in latest 10 minutes, around 5 to 10 minutes. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so we are back. Didn't even watch at the time now, so could be that I was away 10 minutes, 50 minutes, but also 5 minutes. I'm not sure. I think realistically it was around 5 minutes. Let me quickly check if the sound is okay. Beep boop beep boop. Oh, dee dee. It was. Yes, sounds okay. Okay, cool. So, where did we stop with this one? I think this is looking fun. We played a little bit also adding in-betweens. And yeah, I think looks good. For first rough animation layout. Looks cool. Yeah, Mother's Ape, welcome back. Thank you. So let's get to the next one. But first, just quickly enjoy the animation we did. Sometimes you just have to quickly enjoy it. And then you go to the next one. Cool. You animation. And maybe let's do maybe a couple of simple ones. So, yeah. Maybe for practice sake, a couple of simple ones. To, yeah. To what do I wanted to say? To hammer in a little bit the fundamentals we're learning here. And see, maybe make it like that. And this one like that. And it's already not so easy as I thought, but it's okay. Cool. So when this leg here is to the front, usually having a simple flow, and this arm here goes to the back, and you can put this hand here to the front, like that. Now the passing position. Do you have any question for this one? So now I'm using again simple shape. Hello Star Wars, yay, let's go. Cool that you're joining this stream. So we are just finished this animation here, where we explored a little bit. Also, adding in between started with the key, key drawings like contact, passing, contact, then down, up position, and then also played a little bit with in betweens, and now exploring a little bit different perspective, but also keeping it simple, exploring a little bit the first 3 key drawings, I think. And also trying out a different approach here. In terms of how we're sketching this figure. The different possibilities there. No right or wrong way, depends what you're doing, what you like, how you like to sketch these characters in here. So this is really super basic framework of sketching a character in perspective. And now it comes here. Da-da. Now this leg here goes a little bit behind. And this other leg here arrives at its destination. You arrived at your destination. Like this, maybe. Or maybe that's too far of an angle. Maybe like this. Maybe let's change the angle here a little bit. More like this. Let's see. Doesn't look good, so do it again, but differently. But I think it has to be longer, maybe like that. So super simple framework of these three first key positions: contact, passing, contact. I think now this arm here can come forward, and this one here comes back and is here at the back. Maybe that's too much. So be somewhere here, the arm barely visible behind. Star Wars writing walking animation is kind of difficult. Props to you, you're doing great. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, it can be, especially in the beginning. It's so like confusing. Like, what is the contact position, passing? Like, you have, it feels also like too structured. But when practicing it step by step, yeah, simplifying it with time, it gets a little bit more easy. And at the end, also, I think no matter how much you're animating, you could always improve your walk cycles and your walk animations. But yeah, cool. So I would say that's working okay. Let's try another one. I like also really just to take the time and explore a little bit these first three key drawings, because like these first three key drawings already make an animation to some point. Or yeah, the eye already, it looks like an animation, and you can set, if you get these three first key drawings right, it's so much easier than to finish that animation, to add the down and up position, if these first three key drawings are looking good. Okay, maybe now let's change also, yeah, play a little bit on how we could design these key drawings. Maybe now, let's see. Maybe use again that pillow shape. Maybe something like that. See in a second if the perspective is working or not. I think this is a little bit too short here. A little bit longer. And also make this one a little bit longer. And also, let's correct the perspective a little bit. So we are on the plane like that. This would be the line where the character is walking on to some point. It doesn't now have to be exactly on that line. And I think this one is a little bit to the front, too much, so let's Yeah, take the time here and find the correct angles, and also add a little bit more space for the hip. That's always a super key factor, to not let the legs start too much up when simplifying the body like that. Can be easy to break the proportions too strongly. Especially for walk cycle, I feel like the relationship of the hip to the legs is super important to make it work. Maybe something like this here. Also sketching basic planes in perspective helps. I think that's coming okay together. Okay, looks a little bit confusing, so we're just quickly going again over it. Cleaning a little bit up our drawing here.
Mit Aldi kannst du's dir
So
leisten.
like that.
Diese Woche Dr. Edgar die Ofenfrische Salami. Die 390 Gramm Packung für nur 2,22 €. Entdecke viele weitere Markenangebote. Wie immer günstig. Zum Original Aldi-Preis. Aldi. Gutes für alle.
Here we're going to design here the foot the simple way. Doesn't have to win a prize here, the foot. Just working at the basic structure here for our walk. I'm not so happy with this foot, actually, so even if it doesn't have to win a prize, it has to at least help. Okay. Maybe it's too small. Probably this is better. And that we could add some volume from the other side. Now it's escalating this foot. So we're keeping it simple like that for now. Before we're losing ourselves here in this foot design. So we lost a little bit the perspective accuracy we had before. Maybe this really has to stay like this. And this has to stay like this. Yeah, I think this better. And also the foot is too far in the front. Maybe like that. Not perfect, but okay. So, quickly cleaning up things here. It's clear that this is in the front. Okay. And also let's take the time. Add a little bit the angle. I think that's better. And maybe see how we differently can design here Well, things come together here. Yeah, this one has to be in the front. And this one here. Well, not completely like this, but maybe like this. Yeah, this would be okay, I think. Okay. Okay, so, I mean, this first key drawing already was an adventure in itself. So, then let's do the passing position. See how we're going to do that one. Maybe like this. Yes, this is too extreme. Or if we could work with something like this. I mean, not perfect, but okay. This leg here probably has to go a little bit more here. Maybe here. Now we could clean things up here. Like that. So the body's leaning a little bit to the front and being here in the passing position. Also, let's quickly indicating one is in the back. Like that. And I think we have to design a little bit differently this leg here. Bring it a little bit more to the front. Maybe more like that. Maybe like that. Like that, maybe. Cool. Cool. Okay. And now again the next contact position. So, sketching now.
YouTube Premium ist ohne Pausen, auch in der YouTube Kids App. Ein Monat kostenlos.
Again, the next contact. And before doing that, I want to go to onion skin settings and see the two previous frame, so I have a better reference again where the contact position will be. So it's a little bit more easy to do that. Like that. And now this time the other leg will be here in front. I also think maybe, yeah, we're making it like that. Let's change the angle here of the foot. Maybe more like that. For a more smooth transition. And also this one has come more here. Maybe here. The character is going down and up. And for the basic movement, it's looking good. Let's do the other leg. Put it here, and here. I mean, it's not so smooth in terms of the leg movement. That would be something to adjust. But other than that, this arm now goes back here, and this arm here comes to the front. Or even more to the front, actually. Maybe even put it here. And starting here. Maybe even here. Maybe like that. Here, like this position, I think has to be a little bit more here. Or actually, just in terms, I think it has to be here. And this one needs to be here. So the position here is something we could work on, actually. So just in terms of positioning of this first one and the second one, to keep in mind to look at this heel here and making this one also, even when it's bending forward, a little bit more here sketched to the back. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Super cool stream. I still like, yeah, just having so much fun. I want to continue. but I will finish the stream now. I'm also seeing, okay, my concentration is fading away. But yeah, super fun session again. Today it was a little bit challenging, actually, I have to say. But still, it was super fun exploring a couple of these walks here, basic movements. Also this one, I think this was the one where my concentration was at its best, and then I had a little downfall, but still, super fun practice. Also this one, super basic, and yeah, fun. Fun sessions, fun streams. Cool. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Let's quickly watch the latest one we did. Also this one, and this one, where we also added a couple of in-betweens. That was also super. Yeah, a good practice. Can't wait to start again. Tomorrow I will not stream, but I think the next stream will be on Wednesday. Again, same time, 20:30 Central Europe time. And with that, I would say, yeah, can't wait to explore a couple more of Walk Cycle. Thank you, Mother's Ape, for joining. I'm thinking, yeah, I think I will do again in the next stream also still animating a couple of walks, but maybe let's see. I still also have left a couple pages in the Animator Survival Kit I want to explore. Maybe we will do also that soon, and also then maybe at some point a completely new topic. Maybe also like acting is on my list, like animating a little bit more acting. Also analyzing a little bit more real footage. Also maybe when animating in perspectives, use a little bit reference from real footage, like how people are jumping or walking. We did that one time. That was super, learned a lot from that animated jump in perspective. And fighting scenes are also on my list. And yeah, let's see. Excited for the next animation streams. And I will see you soon in one of the next stream. If you have any question, let me know in the chat, in the comments after this video, after the stream, or write me on my socials, for example, on Instagram, a direct message, or you can also comment there. Thank you all for joining, and see you soon.